Hello, my dear guest. Today, let's add image into your application. First, select image and move it into this assets folder. It should be only this assets folder. If you want to configure and change folder, you need to navigate into your Angular JSON file and add the folder into this assets property. But I do not recommend it. Just stick with the standard and move every image into this assets folder. If you have a lot of images or a lot of assets, create an image directory and move your image into this directory. After this, navigate into your component and add image tag. And here you have two options. First option is to import via SRC. In this case, we will navigate to Assets, Image, and Mountains. If we go into our application, you can see we have our image. But this is not preferred way. It's much easier to use ng-src. And if you use this ng-src directive, you need to import ng-optimized image. So starting with Angular 15, they've added this ng-optimized image module to make importing images much easier for you. And you will have the best practices, and the best part, you don't need to maintain it because Angular team will do it for you. After you will add ng-src, nothing will work because if you want to use it, you need to provide here width and height. Just add width. I will say 100, and let's have height also 100. And you will get your image. In this case, the width and height is totally dependent on your image and the aspect ratio of your images. For example, if we go into my image, it has the same. It's 1024 on 1024. So it's easy for me to use the same width and height. But for example, I will change the width to 400. It will look awful. But you can actually configure your image. And to configure your image, you will need to use style and object fit property. In this case, let's scale down it. So it will scale down the image, and even the height is 400 and the height is 100. It make it look beautiful. And also there are different properties. You can use contain, cover, fill, inherit, initial, none, reverse scale down, and unset. Depending on use case, just select what you need. When talking about this ng-optimized image, it gives you the best performance, and it makes images loading lazy. If we go back and see the code, you can see they've added like loading lazy, fetch priority, auto. In case if you need to load image not lazy but eager, you can add priority tag. And in this case, it will load it as soon as possible. Lazy, it will wait and load it the last. Because images can be very heavy. For user, it's much better to see the page and content on the page than to wait for the image to load. And in case there is no image, do not forget to add alternative and say mountain image. So what it will do, it will, in case if the image loading failed, it will show the text for the user to indicate that it should be mountains image. And the last one, if you want to use image as a background, just remove everything and you can use fill. In this case, we need to provide an image. In this case, it will fill all the space that is available for the image. I hope you learned something new, and remember to never isolate yourself. Have a great day. Bye.